Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? So today we're going to do things slightly different, you guys. We're going to work with the energy of messenger of water emotions due to the fact that this video has to do with this Virgo full moon taking place. And oh, let me tell you a thing or two about just how my day started. So I first put on Gregory Scott, who I love, and right away I knew he was going to say something to the fact that he's like, I'm wiped. This kind of energy is very tough. It's exactly what he was talking about. Very true. I also woke up with this. That's why I feel really inclined to make this video right now. Now, what this means when this Virgo full moon energy is, it's so implicitly like, get your act together energy, and if you don't have it, it's you start to beat yourself up. You know, it's like, is your house clean enough? Virgo energy likes things neat and orderly. If it's not, we can start to feel a little fragmented and like feeling bad, like we're not keeping on top of things. However, it is just this excitability because it's almost like it wants everything spring cleaned, but it wants it yesterday. It really is an absurd kind of energy, and it makes us bummed. But all we have to do is slow everything down, you guys. Let's just slow down. You know, yeah, look at that, not get conflicted. Look at the fives. You see what I'm talking about? Fives are all about feeling conflicted. Five of Swords is like so many thoughts, and they are like, it's okay, you're doing fine. No, hurry up and do more. Five of Earth, I have enough money, I have enough finances, I'm fine. Oh my gosh, you're not going to have any money for school, for food, whatever. You know what I mean? It's that energy. These cards, I'm telling you, that's what I love about tarot so much. It never, you can't make it up. And it's exactly what this full moon does to us. It puts us at a five. It puts us at odds and ends. As soon as we're soothing and we feel a little balance, boom, it smacks us across the face and is like, dude, did you make that tooth cleaning appointment? Dude, did you go to the DMV? It will really try to rectify every last little thing on your to-do list. We need to just stop and say, hey, you know what am I inspired to manifest? I'm going to take a moment to consider what kind of life that I want to live. There's raw ambition in the air that supports us to begin these new adventures with this, but we've got to stop going into ego and beating ourselves up and go into this. The great ideas are coming. The beautiful ideas are coming. The soothing, calm water. I love this. And another great card that is similar to this, there's a young girl on the beach and she's holding a cup and a freaking tidal wave is about to devour her. Does she look nonplussed? No, she is totally wazzed out and excited to be there in the water, totally stoked. So this is where we give ourselves a break. I'm telling you, I had all these amazing synchronicities helping me out as well. Went to Donuts Delight, my bill was $11.11. After I sent out all these payments and got all my bills paid, my balance was $11.11. Like, I'm sorry, $111.11. And I was like, just ones everywhere, trying to soothe and calm me and bring these messages. Listen, you're always going to have enough ideas for resplendent creativity, to have the right words, the right phrases, the right sincerity, the right balance, everything that you need. We all are going to have this. We simply need to place ourselves here in the trust of the universe, knowing that when we let our emotions just rush through like they should, which is the page, it brings us messages. Let yourself be in flow state so things can dissipate and alleviate. You know, we don't need histrionics. We need everything. This is what Virgo wants. It wants everything crisp. It wants it sleek. It wants it high tech. It wants it graceful. It wants it prosperous, it wants it wealthy, it wants it luxurious, it wants it prestigious, it wants it everything. And it really does start to breathe down our neck of, why don't you have it yet? And it's simply because divine timing is exactly that. Divine timing means it's all going to come to us. We'll have that robust bank account, we'll have those fabulous ideas, we'll have that loving person. I'm wearing all the green rings I have in the history of my life due to the fact that I'm trying to bring in prosperity and earthy balanced energy as well, and let go of the conflict. We can be in, I had this unique quote that I saw on one of my IG feeds, and it was interesting, saying, you know, if we don't behave as we believe, we will start to believe as we behave. It means we justify poor behavior. We'll start to justify why, it can be anything, why there's laundry piles everywhere, why bills are piling up, whatever it is. So if something is bothering us in the slightest, we can take care of it. We can focus, now follow through, and do the job we're meant to do, and have faith in ourselves. My cat's just walking all around. So have compassion for yourself. Look for happy things, sweet, playful energy that brings us up. And know that right after this arc, bravery, strength, and passion show up. And we're like, yes, we've got this. We're going to dive deep. I love these messages because I'm telling you guys, comment down below if you woke up and you were like, what in the absolute hell? Why do I feel, not really in a panic state, but like why do I feel like everything that was okay yesterday is not okay today, right? And now it is, because we realize we have choices. And every single thing that we do in our life, we have a choice. We have a choice to get reactive and get involved and get petty and get stifled, or we can reach for healing, spiritual, protective, relaxational energy, and it will transform us. I like to just go, out loud several times. I will go. Today I had a self-care day because I had neglected so many things. My nails are last on this. My hair was looking nutso. My skin needed all kinds of things. I needed some exfoliation and scrubbing and bubbling and all of that. And I was like, I will do my work, but in between each of this, I'm going to look out for myself, because I don't want things to accumulate. And that's also this Virgo energy. We have choices, but what we can do is dabble a little here, take care of this a little bit here, pay that bill, do a little, whatever, hair mask, whatever we want. It will be transformative because it'll let us know we're not meant to do everything in a single day. We're not meant to do everything and achieve everything in a single week. There'll be plenty of time. It is all right. So the resurgence of this bright, energetic, and warm inviting energy that's coming in, we're going to utilize that the right way and make good choices. We always have choices. That's the really wonderful thing about life. And when I wake up, I'm like, I can have 1 cup of coffee, or I can have 5 cups of coffee. I can listen to this podcast, and I can do a little tidying here. I actually started to feel sorry for myself because I had cat drama all over. We have some kind of feral cats that pop in, and I'm always wondering, do they have their food? But then when the regular cats want to come in the door, if one's on the doorstep eating, I'm like, is it going to be World War III? So I'm always picking up, maneuvering, replacing, feeding, watering, and comforting cats for my first half hour of waking up. And then I was feeling sorry for myself. I'm like, can a girl just get a cup of coffee? It's that kind of energy. And I was like, hey, you're happy that these animals love you and they give a crap to come see you and they want to be with you. This is what we're trying to reach, this passionate, beautiful, fresh, pure, clean goddess energy. There is this timeless elegance and dramatic change when it's necessary, because we're going to be wholly involved in our lives and those people's lives that we love. And that means that we are going to have our glow up if we want it. We're going to look after ourselves. We're going to exercise. We're going to eat good food. We're going to have great conversations. We're going to apologize if that's necessary. We're going to connect with people that need it. We're not going to take advantage of others. We're going to be up there and say, hey, everybody needs to be ethical, good sound reasoning, because when we're elevated to anything, knight, queen, king, any of those, it is time to recognize the influence that you have of those around you and use it responsibly as well. It could be anything, even if you're a babysitter, if you're, in your neighborhood. I'm very careful too when I get out of my car. My neighbor has little kids, so even if something spills out of there, I'm not dropping F-bombs. I don't really swear all that much anyway, but I'm not dropping F-bombs. It's this thing where we just recognize and are aware of our surroundings, and we're trying to have a nice integration of high vibrational activities. This is compassion, this is playfulness, this is being peaceful, and just having this hunger to engage in our dreams and all of the things that we want to make come true for ourselves. Sheer elevation, you guys. But honestly, just drop any of those little woodpeckers on your brain going, do this, do that, woulda, shoulda, coulda, pay this bill, go over here, go left, right, do the hokey pokey, drive yourself crazy. It was the weirdest energy to wake up with. And Gregory, if you're watching this, I'm with you 1,000%, because I was like, who even am I this morning? I'm mad at cats because they want food, when normally I'm Mary Poppins, singing to them and love them. What is going on? And then I'm like, aha, it is the freaking Virgo full moon, and it's trying to kick us for a loop for sure. So you guys, I love you, and I want to thank you so much for all your time and attention, and the fact that you guys give me such beautiful feedback. Some someone left the most lovely message, and they're like, your sets are always so whatever luxurious and beautiful and like royal, and lots of times, you know, I like to use lots of jewels and gems and things and spice it up, and I really appreciate that, because the other day I actually was like, oh, forget it, I'm just doing on this piece of cardboard, because I had like all my supplies all around, and I was like, nobody even cares anyway, and nobody notices. I was getting all dramatic, and then I was like, you notice, and that's what's important. And if one person, you know, even my cat and myself notice, it is important, because that means we care about our work, we care about an aesthetic, and we want it to be pleasing. And you guys are the best, and thank you for your beautiful comments. I just tear up and I get so emotional, because this is my dream and I'm living it, and you guys are supporting it, and you're absolutely amazing. And it's my greatest hope all the time to just elevate a mood, to move a muscle, change a thought, be a happy distraction, to realign some energy out there. Sometimes if I hear the right thing, bam, I'm in a better mood. I'm in a good place now. I'm like, that is possible. There is infinite wealth. There is infinite good ideas. There is infinite love. And I'm plugging into that. And that's what we're doing. And we're saying, okay, Virgo girl, like, calm down. I'm a Sagittarius, which is almost the opposite. No worries, no anything, just stuff everywhere. Yeehaw, let's do this. But we're all affected by a myriad of things. And we want to go after life with passion. We want to go after, you know, with fire. We want to be curious about who we are, where we're going, and who's around us. So again, you guys, thank you so much. You're the absolute best. Love and light.